back. The man has returned. The man has returned. It is Monday. And yes, it is still hot. It's still weird. And the weather is still crazy. But everything is good. I think I got a bit on my face. But that's not a problem. Don't look at the mustache. That's going to be a problem that we fix later. Yeah. Man, caterpillar. Anyway. What's going on, y'all? This is Cypher. I am back. It's been a long time. I'm on night shift now, so things are a little different. I'm going live later on in the day instead of early in the day. Just about 3.5 hours later, so you know it's a difference. You turn this air down a little bit so you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me well. Thank y'all for coming through, supporting, hitting the like button, and sharing and watching. And man, look, today I want to talk to y'all about something with Drizzy Drake and K. Kendrick Lamar. I ain't gonna hold you. It's looking like it's evening out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Was K. on a solo mission for a while, but it looked like Drake is starting to even the odds a little bit. He's starting to add some numbers to his side. He's starting to stack up his dividends and starting to get the people on his side. So he already dropped What Did I Miss, right? A single that leads into the album ICEMAN, an album that's going to get into everything that's transpired, probably referring to his ice cold heart or whatever. Who knows? It's Drake. So it's going to be emotionally driven. But within that, we did hear snippets of different songs from the album, from the ICEMAN episode 1 YouTube thing he did like a few weeks ago and all that. So yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction. Drake is on his way with doing what he's trying to do. I understand that some people are a little bit not so sold on it, but from what it sounds like, ICEMAN might be the tipping of the scale for Drake. You know, this might be something good for Drake that helps him overcome the outstanding, overlasting battle that is Kendrick Lamar. Now, as far as everything else, I think Drake, his singles coming after that, I don't know. Like, I feel like he might have some, like, he's got a song with Central C that's gonna come out. It's supposed to come out today. I don't know if it ever did. I haven't seen it yet. But it's supposed to be one of those, you know, UK type songs. You know what I'm saying? One of them, what is it? You know, not UK drill, but some type of UK type song or house music where it's going to be one of those, you know, them party songs. And it sounds like it's going to be a summer banger. I don't know yet. Don't quote me. But from what it sounds like, it's going to be good. But as far as where else it lands, I'm not sure. Now, another reason why I say it might be going Drake's side a little more, the scale might be tipping, is because on one of Drake's shows, when Drake was doing his song, people were chanting F Kendrick Lamar, right? Which isn't something we really hear about no more, right? He's saying F Kendrick Lamar, and they're really on Drake's side. And Drake was, yeah, I'll drink to that, you know, I'll take a shot to that, you know, whatever. He's really egging on the courting of Kendrick Lamar. So that, plus the fan support for his music lately, it's really gone up, like wavering way better than it has been. You know, before all this, it was hard for Drake to even get people to really just side with him like that, because it seemed like no matter what Drake did, people was always like hating on him or saying something negative about his music, even when it was good. Now, What Did I Miss? That's one of them songs where I think, honestly, which I don't know if it's by design or not, but I honestly think that's one of them songs where if you're a Drake fan, you'll like it. If you're not a Drake fan, you'll probably be like, what is this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Who is this emotionally driven guy on here? So that's one of them things. Now, I'm not on either side. I'm not on Drake's side or Kendrick's side. I'm on hip-hop side. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for hip-hop and what that means, right? So if it's for hip-hop, I'm on that side. I'm not picking no sides. What's up, Richard Freeman? Richard said, all I can say is A minor. I see what's up, Richard, on. What's up, man? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Hopefully we get something out the deal. I'm not a fan of lax hip hop. I want to see something more competitive, something that's really gonna drive people home. Like, yeah, what are we gonna do? We gonna get a battle or what? That's why I want to see something come up this Gunna Young Thug situation, because neither one has dropped an album yet, and I'm looking forward to a music beef. I don't want to hear all that dumb gang stuff or the police authority. I want to hear music. I want them to beef through music. That's what I want them to do. So as far as everything else, hopefully we get some good stuff out of this. Drake's new song was supposed to come out today. I don't know if it still is or if it already has. I haven't seen anything, but hopefully it does. And thank y'all for hitting the like button. I strongly appreciate that. It helps me to do these videos more often. As far as everything else, nothing else is really going on in hip-hop like that. I keep hearing people talk about Pusha T and Clips and they album, you know what I'm saying, all that. But I don't know, I listened to the album, I thought it was okay. I didn't think the Clips album was that good. He had a good song, Whips and Chains with Kendrick Lamar. They had a good song. Pharrell produced the album with the beats and everything. So overall, it was a good project. It's just, as far as songs itself, I wasn't really just a big fan. Whips and Chains was, to me, the best song on that project. So I don't know, to each his own. But I was definitely not a big fan of it. I think that we could have gotten a lot better and more diversity, better songs and all that. So I don't know, but it definitely is a step forward for hip-hop, because at least we got something to go off of. It was a good album overall, and although it's not selling as many records as Playboi Carti's music just went platinum, which at this point in time, it is news in hip-hop. Like, people don't really go platinum like that no more, unless you're a huge industry plant that's pushed by everything and everybody. So the fact that that went platinum made the news. Even though music like that used to always go platinum, the fact that music sales are down and times are changing, it's kind of a rarity at this point. So I understand why it's news, but I also think that it's kind of a shame. It should definitely not be news. It should be a regular thing. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to weigh in on the Kendrick Lamar Drake situation. I think Drake is starting to get more traction. People are starting to understand and like more of Drake now. They're starting to give him a chance. It's less Drake hate. It's more who has the better music and whose hip-hop is better. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming less of a popularity contest and more of a, let's get to the beef, let's get to the music, who's better, who's dropping better music, and who's consistent. And with this rollout from Drake, who dropped his song a day after Kendrick Lamar, his was it Not Like Us, that whole 1 year anniversary, which is going to be every year, because Not Like Us dropped on the 4th of July, so it's no longer the 4th of July. Now it's the day Kendrick Lamar dropped the Not Like Us music video, right? So the day after that, that's when Drake dropped his song after the anniversary. So very interesting stuff. I look forward to seeing what else comes from it. If y'all know anybody else that's making music that actually has a good beef with somebody, then hopefully we can get into that. I don't think Kendrick is responding to Joey Badass directly at all. If he does, it might be on the GNX album, the deluxe. Maybe takes a shot in one song, I don't know. But the only thing left for Kendrick to do during this chess game to really just take Drake out of it is to drop the GNX deluxe album the same day Drake drops the ICEMAN album. And since Drake won't get off tour till September, I'm assuming that the ICEMAN album won't come out until then or later. So I'm expecting that. But yeah, if Kendrick drops GNX, the deluxe version, on that day when Drake drops, he will truly be like a villain. Like I will truly be like, you know what? Because his whole thing is winning. So if he's willing to do whatever to win, then he's willing to do whatever to win. So I don't know. I'll look forward to seeing what happens. We'll see what happens in the near future. Hopefully we get some good content from it. Hopefully nobody gets too crazy about it, and you know, everything just works out. I want some good content. I want some good history. I want something good to work out with the two parties, because we need something happening in hip-hop. Right now hip-hop is dry. So with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank y'all for coming through and visiting, hitting the like button, subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be careful, y'all be safe, and enjoy y'all Monday. I'm out. Peace. You dig?